Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Analytica. This is your host Joe Saz. Today we'll be talking about some Bitcoin price action. Before we get started, you guys, we have a Discord channel. You can go to sazanalytica.com, sign up, join the Discord channel. It's fucking great. We have all kinds of good stuff in here. Trading competitions pretty much constantly ongoing. All our chats to chat with each other, talk some ideas, hang out, voice chats, and of course the most important thing, the VIP channel. The VIP channel, you guys can go to sazanalytica.com and sign up. Free 2-week trial going on right now, so I suggest you all check that out. You'll get access to the VIP chat, you'll get access to Gigatrend and Shark Algo, and both of which are pretty phenomenal in market predictions. So and of course personal analysis on the days that you guys don't hear me, the VIP always does. So go check it out. Free 2 weeks, you guys. sazanalytica.com, join the frickin' VIP and just check it out. Alright, Bitcoin price action. We had a lot of action overhead, couple little pops. I mean, I've been gone for, as many of you know, since the 5th. Did my quick updates on Insta, but that was about it. So right now we are talking a number of days that we were doing the same thing over and over and over again. Just stiff overhead resistance. Massive walls that shifted up there after we started getting more and more bullish. And the thing is, a number of bulls also chased the run to the upside, which caused us to have a lot of stability. Yo, what's up, Juan? Great to see you, brother. We had a lot of bulls chasing the run to the upside, which was really, really good. Now, we had some dudes right at the top of the book get pushed, and they held the line. Maybe their orders were pulled, not 100% sure, but ultimately we spilled and crashed below that range. Now, on that first crash, it was a pretty flat, sudden drop. We're looking at a 5-minute chart here, so you see these candles looking as dangerous as they do. There's definitely, it was definitely a big deal. It was definitely a big deal. In other words, there's probably a lot of money, a lot of Bitcoin dumped into this. Yo, what's up, Mexican Hasselhoff? Great to see you, man. And guys, I'm just a little worn out here. Basically, Vegas was like 5 days of non-stop, all-nighters. Some great times. I had such a fun time seeing a lot of people, a lot of you guys even in the chat that I wasn't expecting to see. Tons and tons of you out there that I was hanging out with, having a great time. So I had like the time of my life. I'm worn out still. I'm probably gonna be that way, man. I need like 2 days of sleep to catch up. I was going nuts. We were having a great time. Push-up contests, fucking tons and tons of drinks, some Bitcoin content. But just, I was chilling with my brothers, man. It was fucking amazing. I love it. I love those events so much. Tone did put on a fantastic event. There was some good speakers and some good stuff going on the stage. Some good things to buy from the the little sponsors area. So you guys, I mean, if you've never been to an unconfiscatable, it sucks that you missed this one, but I highly recommend going to an unconf one day. It's a fantastic event. So the after party was sick. Oh man, everything was tight. Alright, so we dumped, we went sideways, and then we spilled down a bit harder. Now notice, and this is what we were talking about, was that we have so much action that chased the book to the upside as we went up, that look how strong the support is right now. I mean, we're talking massive support down to like 38k, and obviously thick support on down. But up at the top of the book, 382, 565, 737, and then 19. Yeah, dude, it's I mean, this was kind of expected, a little pullback, but the question was how low will we go? And you could see we just got tons of support down here. These dudes are very serious about buying Bitcoin. Does this mean so what this there's a question that I've been asking myself is, what does it mean as far as the emotion in the market's concerned? Well, clearly the emotions dried out a little bit because we don't have the competition to buy ongoing. What we do now have is a check into that bullish support, and it held the line at least once so far above 40k. So we're still looking pretty good right now. Still looking real good right now. So yeah, I think the emotion is still around, but we're just waiting to see what happens next. Let's see here. Let me refresh this. Tuesday we have U.S. core CPI. Wednesday we have federal funds, FOMC. So the next 2 days we have some action. I mean, maybe this is people predicting that things will look ugly, but right now, I mean, it might be wise to pull a little bit off the top, but I'm gonna sit and ride this out and just wait for another long opportunity. I don't want to short this market. I'd rather wait for the next long. So there are a couple things looming overhead that could be pushing us down, but again, clear support, dual band confluence even into the push. For a while we lost that in the spot markets. Pretty consistent amongst the perps. So we had a lot going for us. Even for the short, there was a few reasons to take it, but again, I'm not going to short a market that looks this bullish. Drink some more water. So, yeah, man. And good to see you, full fuckers. So, we have, yeah, all that going for us right now. A little bounce out of this little support zone. Pretty much back to where we were in this hovering before the lower low area. This was quite a bit more slopey. You know, it got worse as it went lower, which is typical of Bitcoin. People tend to sell as price goes lower. So, yeah, I think this was has the potential to be the bottom sellers. We're not going to be sure of that just yet. We need a couple more days in the week. In both days, you know, Tuesday and Wednesday. Today's Monday, yeah. So both days are going to be very revealing to the future outcome of this market. So yeah, we got all that, and let's see what else do we got. Missed you on the traders TA panel. Oh yeah, I didn't know. To be honest, I was also having a good time. I didn't really plan to speak or anything like that. So not really. You guys know me well enough. You can catch me here on YouTube. It's okay that I wasn't on stage over there. But yeah, all is well, guys. It would have been cool for sure. Sure, you met some good people up there. All right, yeah. So but yeah, it's a great conference. So let's look at some Gigatrend on the date on the 4 hour right now. We were in at 38. We were out at 43. Fantastic Gigatrend long. Couple chops on the way there, but you guys, this is why you want to get this thing and program it to bot. All the instructions are in the VIP channel to program the bot. You might get a lot of break evens, and might little chops, but when there is a run, it keeps you in the run from, you know, a really good price point to a really good sell. You know, this thing had you in the trade for pretty much all, like basically to the top. Same thing over here on the 4 hour. Great stuff, great stuff. Every once in a while you're going to get caught in some chop, but that's fine because, you know, again, this thing runs, if you run it as a bot, which all the education to do it is in the Discord VIP, which again, it's free right now. You can go to sazanalytica.com, get a free 14-day trial of the Gigatrend Shark Algos, basically the whole VIP section of Discord, which will give you all the presets and the education to set it all up. And of course, you can always ask Fabian for any help. So yeah. Anyways, you were in on the trade. Very very good trade on the 4 hour. Now the thing about the daily is we are long, close long up here, long again pretty much right after that, and we're still in a Gigatrend long. So until further notice, I ride this thing out, and I assume we're still bullish, trend bullish. So yeah, tons of good stuff. You guys, free 14-day trial. You really should just go to the sazanalytica.com and check this thing out. The daily is really good. The 4 hours excellent confirmation. If anything, maybe the 4 hours good, the daily's excellent confirmation, and you got some really good stuff there. So I strongly encourage you guys to take advantage of that free offer while we have it going. Um, so yeah, daily's looking pretty sweet. We did have a stick candle down 5.79% candle width length, I should say, and a little bit of recovery so far. It did give us a good bit of time to neutralize the RSI, which is something that I do like a lot. I do believe in the RSI. Take a look at some moving averages here, and our 50's cutting right up in there. So this is looking really good to see the support coming in closer and closer to price. So that's really good news for us. Everything's still trending up. So yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to bug out about just yet. I mean, right now it's all, you know, the party's still happening. Put some of my tallow chapstick on. Alright, so yeah, Gigatrend's still in a daily long right now. I think the 4-hour close, but yeah, check out Gigatrend, guys. It's really good for this shit. CME gaps. Let's take a look. Interesting. That's what's good. That's probably what this is all about right here. Very wide CME gap that we left downstairs. And we have one overhead. So I didn't see this. And we actually have a little bit of a gap to the downside left still. So we're dealing with a lot of gaps here. Let me scribble. So there's our CME gaps. A little bit of work to do if we want to close anything to the downside. But currently, this is acting as a support gap. We bounced out of there, we were supported off of it. So this very well could be our support line here. I mean, in the 40k range, looking real good. And we still have our CME gap overhead. I think it's probable that we clean that out before the halving. So things are still looking pretty clean to me. Definitely looking pretty clean still. Yeah, so CME, I mean, clean, I should say, as far as the support area, but dirty with all the gaps that we have. It's a little dirty. But clean in the sense that we have a support and a couple more gaps to the upside. One gap right here, right local. I could see us double checking this thing. I could see us double checking this. I think this gap clears sooner than later. If anything, I would think this gap clears before this gap up here. And then obviously we got to head up to the mid 50k, low 50k range at some point. So I think we head there. But being that this is so local and people are probably a little curious, I think we will check this support range again. That'll close out the CME gap. And then we'll be able to move back up. So yeah, that's pretty much the deal. What do you guys got? Any questions, any thoughts, any concerns? I do see Juan asked about Unconfiscatable. I brought up a good bit about that when I started, but I will say this, man. Unconfiscatable is one of my favorite events. I love where it is in Las Vegas. I like the downtown area. Really good stuff. You know, a lot of ladies walking around. Just, you know, regular good people, and some decent places to eat. I mean, it's a really good time, guys. So Unconfiscatable in Vegas is like, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. One of my favorite places, one of my favorite events, and I literally like had the time of my life, and I'm exhausted, guys. I'm exhausted. I can't wait to go to sleep. I'm gonna sleep for so long. In fact, I better fucking make sure my alarm's set to take this little dude to school, because I was going hard for a very long time. Yeah, it was non-stop. It was non-stop partying. Non-stop. I stayed up for days in a row. I saw every sunrise. It was a blast. I would do it. I mean, I didn't want it to end. It was that fun. Yeah, Al Cubes. This is late because I woke up very late today. I woke up just like at 4 o'clock, and then I had to go straight to pick William up from school. I got in yesterday at like 5 in the morning. I finally got home, so I slept today super hard, and I'm gonna sleep again super hard. I'm probably gonna go to bed right after this. Brush my teeth, fucking put on a movie, and wrap it up. Call it a night. So, yeah. In fact, I might be calling it a night here in the next couple minutes if we don't get any questions. But you guys, Gigatrend is free right now. Go to sazanalytica.com. You can get Gigatrend, try it for a 2-week trial. Get VIP access in the Discord, see what's going on in there. And I think you guys will really like it. I really do. This is some upfront CME gap buying, Joe. What do you mean by that, influencer friendly upfront CME gap buying? I'm not seeing any. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Yeah, man, I might fall asleep right now. I'm gonna have to fast for a few days. I drank way more alcohol than I drank water for 5 days straight. I need to fast for at least 5 days this week. I'm gonna wait till, let's see, I got William this weekend, so I'll just do a couple 2-day fasts and then I'll do a 5-day fast next weekend, next week.